We'll start with idioms and phrases. You all know what is idioms and phrases. It is basically like proverbs or some slang words or sentences a native language, a native speaker uses. That is basically idioms and phrases. Tamil palamoli or Tamil specific words and sentences use பண்ணுவோம்ல. That is idioms and phrases. We all know that and we have already got familiar with it in our previous classes. And today's idioms and phrases exercises is from past 10-year previous year questions. Okay, I have just clubbed all those 10 years previous year questions, the idioms and phrases questions from past 10 years. So I want you all to copy down the phrase and its meaning as we solve through. I want each and every one of you to copy down each of the phrase and its meaning as we solve it through. Okay, so that you can have it in hand to revise. And idioms and phrases is something you can attempt only with familiarity. Okay, you cannot apply any logic. Of course, you can apply logic with eliminating options, applying certain meaning to words. Okay, you can do certain things, but still, like synonyms and antonyms and vocabulary, you have to learn many things. You have to get used to those phrases, and the best way is to work from PYQs. Okay, and then we'll work on many more idioms and phrases also. After getting done with PYQs of past 10 years, I'll provide you with PDF in group and we'll be having daily targets for that. Starting from tomorrow, you'll be having daily targets for idioms and phrases as well as for synonyms and antonyms. Okay. That being said, we'll get into the class. Start with the first question. I want all of you to participate. See, all of us cannot know the meaning of idioms as we are not the native speaker of the English language. So please guess the answer. Please apply certain knowledge of the words come across. Okay, so please participate and try to answer. Okay, come up with your own logic and we'll end up with the answer. We'll put the phrases into sentence as we go about it. Start with the first question. Ignore the numbers, you go about it in the right way. Start with the first question. What is the answer? To take with a grain of salt. To take with a grain of salt. What is the answer?
Option A.
Okay.
Take some reservation, ma'am.
Okay. What is the exact meaning? என்ன சொல்ல வராங்க? To take with a pinch of salt or grain of salt அப்படின்னா?
Take some kind of support and
Not exactly. To take with a grain of salt அப்படின்னா? Yeah, please. Okay. To take something with grain of salt na to if someone is saying something to us and அது அப்படியே நம்பிடாம someone who exaggerates things in general is saying something na we'll have to apply our own knowledge or scrutinize it and then believe. We shouldn't believe it as such. So in that scenario, we'll use this to take with a grain of salt or to take with a pinch of salt. Both are same. Just write it down. Grain or pinch. So the answer is A, to take with some reservation. And the option B is to take with total disbelief. No, it is not believing at all. No. Take it, but with the grain of salt or a pinch of salt. That is the meaning. Okay. To take wholeheartedly, no. To take seriously, no. Okay. Come to this one. What is harp on? Just guess whatever you feel about that phrase. Just come to an answer.
ma'am.
I couldn't hear you. Please be louder.
To
It's still not clear. I'm sorry.
comment, ma'am.
To comment, okay? See, harping on. அப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். Harping on. It is a negative. You attach a negative feeling with this harp on or harping on. It is to annoy. It is to keep on talking. The answer is C. To keep on talking. She's always harping on my shortcomings. He's always harping on my weakness. He's always harping on about my looks. Okay. Something annoying. They are keep on talking about something negative, something bad, and we are getting annoyed. That is harping on. Okay. Please make a note of it. Next question. Take time by the forelock. Please answer no. Say anything. Say something.
Option A.
Whichever
Option
is-
T, ma'am.
Okay. See, take time. இது வந்து சென்டென்ஸ் வச்சே நம்ம அப்ளை பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். டேக் டைம், டேக்கிங் டைம் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். டேக் டைம் பை த ஃபார்லாக். ஃபார்லாக்னா என்னன்னு தெரிய வேணாம். டேக்கிங் டைம் பை சம்திங். ஓகே. They have given taking revenge, taking for granted, to be late, and to seize an opportunity. Take time by the furlock. It's to seize an opportunity. Please write it down. Write down the phrase and its meaning. To put it into a sentence, I think we should take the time by the furlock. You know, I think we should seize the opportunity. அதுக்கு தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். Taking time by the furlock. I'm taking time by the furlock up and I'm waiting to seize the opportunity at that right moment. That is the thing. Okay. Please make note of it, as all these are PYQ. Next question. To save one's face. You know, it is very simple. To save one's face. What is the answer? Okay.
One space.
Come again. Someone said something, no?
Hide one's space. To hide oneself.
Okay. That is A. See, idioms will be always indirect in meaning. To save one's face is to evade disgrace. Actual meaning is some embarrassment or humiliation, some avamanam. அதை prevent பண்றதுக்கு we'll be doing something, we'll be hiding something, or we'll be going to a meeting in order to avoid some embarrassment. Being absent to that meeting will be a humiliation. You know, we'll be doing something to not meet with humiliation. அதை தவிர்க்கிறதுக்காக we'll do something, no? That is to save one's face. To evade disgrace, embarrassment, or humiliation. To avoid that, we did something. That is saving one's face. A tall order. See, if you apply it properly, you'll definitely arrive at the answer. Read through each of the options and apply it.
Option D.
Option D, ma'am.
Option
Okay.
A, ma'am.
D, ma'am. Big demand.
Okay. Actually, it is between option A and D. Very
C,
good.
ma'am. Option B.
Okay. B and C. See, a tall order. Order na என்ன சொல்லுவோம்னா ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு டாஸ்க் given or something, a list of things to do, அதுதான் ஆர்டர்னு சொல்லுவோம். a tall order அப்படின்னா a big demand சொல்லலாம். இல்ல a task, order and task, it equates. a task அப்படி சொல்லலாம். tall order means a task which is big, which is difficult, அதுவும் சொல்லலாம். so it should be between these two if you properly apply things. okay, a big problem, a royal summon, அதெல்லாம் ஏன் வராது அப்படின்னா இந்த ரெண்டும் இருக்கும்போது இது ரெண்டும் கண்டிப்பா வராது. it doesn't make sense. okay, between A and D, a tall order is a difficult task to perform. It is not a big demand. As order and task equates, அப்படி கூட போலாம். a big demand na, there's a big it can be a big demand, but it might be very easy. ஆனா a tall order அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம்னா it is something difficult to do. அதனால the tall order அப்படி சொல்றோம். so A, anyways it is A. Please make a note of it. It is basically something unreasonable. The meaning is something unreasonable or something which is heavy or difficult. That is tall order. He was given a tall order that day. He couldn't perform. Those kind of things. Next question. All and sundry. Here sundry means put together many things. We'll say sundry as like various things, various different things. ஆனா தனித்தனியா நேம் வச்சு சொல்ல மாட்டோம். லைக் ஒரு வீட்ல ஹவுஸ் ஹோல்ட் திங்ஸ் ஆர் ஸ்கேட்டர்ட் அத மாதிரி இருக்கு அப்படின்னா we'll say I saw some sundry things in the hall அப்படி சொல்லுவோம். it might be a nail cutter, a pen, a paper, or certain things. And sundry ideas means put together a group of ideas which are very different. Miscellaneous things அந்த மாதிரி சொல்றது. That is the meaning of sundry. All and sundry. What can be the answer?
Greatest share.
Okay.
Everyone with distinction.
Your voice is getting break.
Option ma'am, without distinction, ma'am.
Okay, the answer is all and sundry means everyone. To refer to everyone, we will say all and sundry. Everyone without distinction. It is basically, the meaning is everyone. To sell goods to all and sundry. To sell goods to everyone. To sell goods to everyone. அப்படி சொல்றதுக்கு பதிலா everyone use பண்ற இடத்துக்கு பதிலா instead of the word everyone, we use all and sundry as a phrase, as a slang. Okay, so it's basically everyone. Make a note of it. Next question. To have brush with. To have a brush with அப்படின்னா to have a friction with அப்படிதான் think பண்ணணும். pattern of think. Yeah, the answer.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay. See, brush அப்படி சொல்லிருக்காங்க. To have a brush with அப்படின்னா with someone, with something அப்படிதான் நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். And it cannot be directா இருக்காது. So you cannot relate a brush with a painting in an idiom. with எல்லாம் கொடுத்திருக்கிற பட்சத்துல. Okay, to have a good and pleasing terms. brush with அப்படின்னாலே we can think of some friction with அப்படிதான். So good and pleasing is totally opposite in that pattern of thinking. Okay, so A, B, to be impressed. And also having a brush with having a friction, no, it is opposite, it is positive. Having a slight encounter is right. It is basically to have some friction with or to have some conflict with someone. That is the meaning. To have brush with, to have a conflict with. And encounter means some experiencing something. That is the word encounter. And mostly it will be in some negative sense, in a difficult sense, the word encounter. Okay? To have brush with means to have a slight encounter or to have a conflict with someone or something. Make a note of it. Throw a spanner. Spanner is a tool which is little heavy. Throwing a spanner. What is the answer?
Ma'am, C.
Okay.
Ma'am, option B. C, ma'am.
Okay. See, throwing a spanner means to cause something to not go as planned, to interrupt something. If we throw a spanner, throwing a spanner is disrupting or interrupting something or preventing something from happen. That is the slang meaning for throwing a spanner. To prevent something. It is in a negative sense. So attach a negative sense with this idiom so that you can remember throwing a spanner is not something good, like to the best of his ability, to score well. In a very positive things attach பண்ணாதீங்க. Throwing a spanner is something negative, something preventing a good thing from happening, preventing a plan from getting executed. That is throwing a spanner. Okay. I think we already saw this in class. What is the answer? Ebb and flow means ebb and flow, fluctuations. What is the answer?
Option B.
Yes. Decline and increase, constant fluctuations. This is a direct meaning given. Please make a note of it. Come to this question. Be set in stone.
Option A, ma'am.
Okay. Please answer no.
Option
Be
D.
set in. Okay. Okay. It cannot be to start a movement or to beat mercilessly. Be set in stone. Be set. அப்படி சொல்றாங்க. Some fixed. We can relate the words. Okay. Be set in stone அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங்கா something has been set. That is the meaning we can derive out of it. Okay, so fixed we can relate. So the answer is A. That something is fixed and unchangeable. It was set in stone. அப்படின்னா it is permanent, it is fixed. Please write it down. Go through this question. Honey, I hate to give you dash, but can you please call when you're going to be late so that our dinner isn't cold? Idioms can be asked in this way too, like in fill in the blanks. What is the answer?
Option B, ma'am.
Okay. I hate to give
Option
you
D.
dash. give you ஓட ஏதோ எந்த phrase வந்து connect ஆகுதோ that only can be the answer.
A, ma'am.
Okay. See, the answer is curtain lectures A. You know, the conversation seems to be between an husband and wife, and this is a slang word used for someone privately scolding another. Curtain lectures na something negative in the sense it is not appreciating or advising, it is like scolding someone. That is the meaning of curtain lectures. Please note this down. That is enough. Curtain lecture means this. Okay, we'll move on. Walking on thin ice. I think this is easy. Walking on thin ice na translate பண்ணி பாருங்க. ரொம்ப thin-ஆன iceல if you walk, what will happen? Think in that way.
D.
Option D.
Option D, ma'am.
D, ma'am.
Yes, it is option D. It is very easy. See, walking carefully or doing something risky, ரெண்டுமே வந்து relate பண்ணலாம். Performing a ballet, slipping on ice, இந்த மாதிரி direct thingsலாம் வராது. Walking carefully and doing something risky, இது ரெண்டுக்கும் நடுவுல walking on thin ice means what? எது perfect answer அப்படின்னா, when it is a thin sheet of ice, அதுல போய் carefully walk பண்றதுனால we cannot prevent it from breaking. So A will be eliminated, and doing something risky, it will break. Okay, it is risky. If you are fortunate, you won't fall. That is the meaning we can derive out of it. So this is the close answer. This is the way you have to think. Translate in Tamil and see. Apply indirect meanings. Okay. Walking on thin ice, doing something risky. Next question. Round peg in a square hole. Peg na something. Some tool. Some wooden tool. Okay. Round peg in a square hole. It is easy, no? What is the answer? I want every one of you to think and try and come up with the answer.
Option C.
Okay. Read through all the options.
Option D,
Round.
ma'am.
Okay. Round peg
D,
in a
ma'am.
square hole. See, the answer is misfit. It is pretty much direct, no? There is a square hole or a square place, and there is a round peg in it. Round peg means an wooden cylinder. It will not fit, no? A square peg in a square hole will fit directly over it. But it will misfit, no? That is the way we have to think about it. Untrustworthy, invalid, in an unpleasant situation, okay. இருக்கலாமா அப்படின்னு திங்க் பண்ணிட்டே வந்தாலும் a misfit, round peg in a square hole. It matches. Hope you all taken this down. Bury the hatchet. Hatchet means some weapon, like axe-like weapon. Okay. Bury the hatchet. Now, you have the meaning. Burying the weapon is the phrase. Translate, imagine it, think it through. Come with the answer.
Option
See,
C, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Any other answer? Burying a weapon. Weapon is used to fight or weapon is used for violence. And burying something, burying a weapon, அப்படின்னு சொல்லி என்ன மீன் பண்ணுவோம் within these four
Option
options? Okay. See, burying a hatchet or burying a weapon is making peace with someone. Burying the weapon means burying that issue, burying that problem, burying that violence, and making peace with someone, getting friendly with someone after an issue. That is burying a hatchet. That is the meaning. Please note it down. Even to becoming friendly, அந்த phrases-லயும் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், அந்த sense-லயும் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். Next question. To turn over the new leaf. To turn over the new leaf.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay.
Option D,
See,
ma'am.
okay. Good. It is D. See, to turn over the new leaf. Turning over. ஆனா new leafனு சொல்லிருக்காங்க. They will not, in idioms and phrasesனாலே, they are talking indirectly with a phrase or a slang word. So turn over அப்படின்னு சொல்றதெல்லாம் ஓகே. ஆனா அந்த நியூ லீஃப் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. அந்த நியூ லீஃப் அப்படின்னு அவங்க சொல்றது சம்திங் இன்டெரக்ட்.
A, ma'am.
ஓகே டர்ன் ஓவர் the நியூ லீஃப் அப்படிங்கறத வந்து இன்டெரக்டா சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகே சம்திங் இன்டெரக்ட்லி இட் இஸ் மீனிங் டு சம்திங் நியூ லீஃப் அப்படிங்கிறது. ஸோ டர்னிங் இட் ஓவர், altering, changing, changing the way of speaking. Even here it is changing. It is actually changing one's behavior positively. Since it is turning over, not just turning over the leaf, turning over the new leaf, it means to do something new but also positive. அப்படி think பண்ணலாம்ல. So the meaning is this: changing one's behavior positively. Take it down. See, first day எழுதிடாதீங்க. First solve பண்ணுங்க, think பண்ணுங்க, practice it, come up with the answer and then take it down. First focus on the screen. Okay. Next question. Not have the ghost of a chance. A simple one. Not have the ghost of a chance. First focus on the question, go through the options, come up with the answer and then write it down. Don't be in a hurry.
Option A. Option B, ma'am.
Please give me a minute. Okay. Start with this question. 66. What is the answer? Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, not have the ghost of a chance. What is the answer? Please participate. No, I don't know whether you people are listening or not. Please answer and participate.
Option B, ma'am.
D, ma'am.
Option A, ma'am.
Okay. See, not having even small amount of fear. We are talking about chance, okay? Not having any hope, not having a slightest chance, having difficulty in feeling. They are using the word ghost here. So indirecta mean பண்றதுக்கு they'll be using a word like leaf, ghost, something, a spanner. இந்த மாதிரி words use பண்ணுவாங்க.
தள்ளி தள்ளி போடுனா பக்கத்துல வா.
Please switch off your mic. Sriram, please switch off your mic. Okay, they'll use these kind of words like leaf, ghost, and spanner to mean that indirect meaning. Okay, but a minute. But the other things will have a direct meaning. அங்க task அப்படி பார்த்தோம்ல, order. It will resonate with the word task. பார்த்தோம்ல. Even here, turnover, changing, altering, relate ஆறது பார்த்தோம்ல. That is one way of going through idioms. Ghost கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, chances கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. So, not having any hope, not having a slightest chance, these two are very close. Okay. A and D doesn't make any sense. And within these two are very close. Actually, both seem to be the meaning of it. But as per your official key, it is option C. It means both. Not having any hope on something. But since the word chance is there, you can go for option C. Please note down both the meanings and please circle this one. Please note that down. Those of you who joined, late, please note each of the idiom and its meaning as we solve through the questions, okay? Try solving question 68. What is the meaning of the idiom? Get into hot water. We'll use this phrase as getting into hot water. So the indirect meaning of the word hot water. Hot water is the word which they are meaning something else. And getting into will be something direct. It will be directly meaning to something. Please come up with the answer.
Option C, ma'am.
C, ma'am.
Option C, ma'am.
Yes, it is option C. Hot water அப்படிங்கறத வச்சு தான் இன்டைரக்டா ஏதோ மீன் பண்ண போறாங்க அப்படிங்கும்போது swimming in deep water. No. Thinking over a difficult problem. Okay, we can circle it and come for it later. Getting into a difficult situation is getting into hot water is very difficult. It will harm you. So relating that, we can have the answer to get into difficult situation is like getting into hot water. Okay? Please note it down. Come to question 69. Rain, cats and dogs.
Option C, ma'am.
Option A, ma'am.
B, ma'am.
Okay? Please go
Heavy
through each
rain,
of the
ma'am.
options.
Option
Yes.
A.
Option?
Option A,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Option A,
See,
ma'am.
okay. See, இதை ரீட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா இந்த phrase ரெயின் கேட்ஸ் அண்ட் டாக்ஸ் அப்படி சொல்றாங்க. ரெயின் ஓகே, ரெயினோட கேட்ஸ் அண்ட் டாக்ஸ் அட்டாச் பண்ணும்போது இதுதானே டிஃப்ரெண்டா இருக்கு. ரெயினோட கேட்ஸ் அண்ட் டாக்ஸ் அட்டாச் பண்ண முடியாதுல்ல. அந்த வேர்ட் ரெயினோட ரெய்னிங் இஸ் மழை, அதோட கேட்ஸ் அண்ட் டாக்ஸ் அட்டாச் பண்ண முடியாது. So இதுதான் வந்து exaggerate பண்ணி கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Cats and dogs is the exaggeration. They are basically talking about rain. That is how you should understand an idiom and go and see for the answer. Okay. So it is raining heavily. It is basically about rain. Cats and dogs அப்படின்னா something heavy. அதுக்காக the slang word is like this. Rain cats and dogs. It rained very heavily. Take that down and come to question 70. At daggers drawn.
To be confused.
Okay.
Ma'am, B.
Yeah, it is some conflict between each other. Daggers drawn or a direct meaning is towards each other. Towards each other means opposite to each other. அந்த மாதிரி தானே வரும். And daggers
B.
is, yeah, B is the answer. To be bitterly hostile அப்படின்னா bitterly, the meaning. Hostile is, opposing, enemy. Hostile situation is some opposing situation. So option B is the answer. And the direct meaning of the word daggers drawn is towards each other. They are hostile towards each other. அப்படின்னா they are opposing. To put it into a sentence for understanding, the two sides have been at daggers drawn for a few days now. India and China have been at daggers drawn for the past few weeks now. Have that meaning in your mind. And as you revise through these idioms, make sure you form sentences. Make use of Google and form sentences and keep. Just form one sentence for each idiom, and so that you can have that feel, negative or positive feel with respect to the phrase concerned. Some idioms are of positive in tone. Some idioms are of negative in tone. So attach the tone, attach a sentence to it, and so that you can remember. For memory purpose, I'm saying all these. Question 62. To bury the hatchet. It is a repeated previous year question. We already saw the same idiom, no? Come up with the answer.
Option A.
Hatchet means weapon, sonena. Okay. Yes, it is option A. To make peace with the enemy. To get friendly. To end a conflict. All of these are its meaning. End a conflict. To bury a hatchet. Hatchet, or the direct meaning is weapon. And weapon bury பண்றோம் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி ஒன்று சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னா அதோட indirect meaning we are putting down the issue, we are putting down the weapon or the violence, and we are getting friendly or making peace with something or someone. That is the meaning. Question 63. Yes.
Option B ஓட meaning என்ன மேம்?
To throw soil over something அப்படின்னா to hide something. அது அப்படிதான் நான் அதை அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிப்பேன். To throw soil over something means to hide something.
Okay.
Okay. Strain every nerve. Question 63. Strain every nerve. Strain.
Option B, ma'am.
B, ma'am.
Okay.
Option B, ma'am.
B, ma'am.
B.
Yes. Very good. B is the answer. Straining is stressing or putting more efforts to the extent of stress. be it mental or physical, straining is putting on more efforts to the extent of stressing oneself out. That is training. To make greatest possible effort is straining every nerve. Okay, please make a note of it. At the 11th hour.
D.
Option
Come
D,
again.
ma'am.
Okay.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay.
D.
Option D.
Okay. See, very good. You all came so close. It should be between option A and D. At the 11th hour. At the next hour or the first hour அப்படின்னா it is too early or immediate அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். They are talking about some 11th hour in the slang. அப்ப something too late சொல்லலாம். That can be the immediate understanding we can have. But going through the option, at the last moment அப்படி சொல்லி கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So it matches more perfectly. Okay, at the last moment is at the 11th hour. Please make a note of it. I reached the railway station at the 11th hour. I entered the class at the 11th hour. You know, just have it in your memory. Question 65. To burn one's fingers.
Option B.
B.
Okay.
Option B, ma'am.
Option B, ma'am.
Okay.
B, ma'am.
Okay.
B, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. It is basically between B and D. That's very good. To get hurt physically is something direct. Or hurting one's own fingers அப்படிங்கறது வந்து ஒரு ஸ்லாங்கா directly getting hurt physically use பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. To find work, it is something random that has been given here. So to burn அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டாலே it is something painful, to suffer. அதுதான் அர்த்தம். And the options are too close. அந்த ரூல் படியுமே between B and D அப்படின்னு வந்துடலாம். So in the slang, it is financial losses. It is about financial losses. To burn one's fingers அப்படின்னா while talking about financial losses, we'll talk about that. For example, she invested in stocks extensively and got her fingers burned when the market collapsed. Okay, அந்த மாதிரி financial losses concern பண்ற இடத்துல we use this burning one's own fingers. Taking risk in a financial aspect. Please note it down. Next question. Take the spear. Spear is a weapon. You know, that javelin kind of ET weapon. You know, take the spear.
Option D.
Option D, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
Yeah, already இந்த கிளாஸ்ல பார்த்ததுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Yes, option D is right. See, இது எப்படி பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னா spear அப்படிங்கிற வேர்டை வச்சு they are meaning something indirect. But taking the அப்படிங்கிறது will be something direct. Okay, that is how you have to start thinking about it. Go to option A, to drink in the company of others. B, to make an exaggerated statement. C, to fight fiercely till the end. To accept the full blame. They are using the word, a name of a weapon, okay, and they are talking about taking that weapon. So it should be between C and D. Confusion இருந்தாலுமே it should be between C and D. இது ரெண்டுமே is not making a sense here. To fight fiercely till the end or to accept the full blame for something. And taking something is we are taking something. Giving and taking அப்படின்ற words இதோட opposite word என்ன? Give and take. Give இங்க கொடுக்கல, take கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So taking something is we are taking that weapon. We are taking that pain. So accepting full blame for anything involves pain. and difficulty. On that aspect, this is the meaning. Come to 67. Rise to one's mill. One's mill. Millna a place where manufacturing of something happens, a factory kind of thing. Crestோட மீனிங்கே தெரிய வேணாம். Some to one's mill அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்கன்னா some raw material அதை வச்சு சொல்லியிருக்காங்கன்னு அர்த்தம். So overall meaning இப்ப தெரியுதுல, grist to one's mill, something to one's mill, something to one's factory. Think on that line, relate to the answer.
Option B.
B,
Option
ma'am.
B, ma'am.
Okay. Harmful to somebody. Rise to one's mill. Harmful to somebody. Useful to somebody. Useless to somebody. Use something to one's mill அப்படி சொல்றாங்கன்னா it cannot be, they cannot mean useless. Dreadful to somebody. Dreadful na it is again in a negative sense. Okay. And 3, இது வந்து கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகுது. ரைஸ் டு ஒன்ஸ் மில் அப்படிங்கிறது it can even be negative அப்படின்னு தோணுச்சுன்னா you cannot strike off this harmful, useless or dreadful. ஆனா இங்க ஒரு எலிமினேஷன் டெக்னிக் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். Find the odd one out. Finding odd one. See, out of these 4 options, leave this idiom alone. Out of these 4 lines, which is the odd one out?
Option
Please
B.
answer.
B, ma'am.
Option
Useful,
B,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Option B is the odd one out. Useful சொல்றாங்க. மித்த 3லயுமே harmful, useless, dreadful is again in a harmful and the negative sense தான். So useful is the odd one out. In that way you can arrive at an answer. And to explain this, rise to one's mill அப்படின்னா a raw material which is good to one's mill. அதை வந்து அந்த phrase something useful to somebody அதோட கம்பேர் பண்ணுவாங்க. கம்பேர் இல்ல, அந்த இடத்துல யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க, ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணி யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. That is the meaning. To put it in a sentence, he regards his difficult times or difficult experiences as grise to the mill. Even the difficult experiences, I consider it as a grise to the mill. I consider it useful. In that way, we'll use that grise to one's mill. Next question. In a lather. What is lather? What is lather? Lather na enna?
Nora, ma'am.
Yes, foam. Foam. The soap foam, soap lather. That is lather. In a lather. In a lather அப்படின்னா think about how it will be. Lather will be slippery and things.
Option C, ma'am.
There should be
Option
a
C,
pattern
ma'am.
of thought. Yes, it is C.
Useful, ma'am.
Yes, it is C. They are meaning it is very slippery or it is very hard, it is difficult. So distressed is just feeling stressed. That is the meaning. In a lather is distressed. In a lather அப்படிங்கும்போது something which we cannot have control about, something which is very uncomfortable அப்படின்றத think பண்ணிட்டாலே we cannot have encouraged or refreshed, which are in positive tone, the words in positive tone. And between tired and distressed, we'll go for distressed. Okay, note it down and come to mop down. Mop down.
Option A, ma'am.
Okay. What is the answer? Mop down. I want all of you to answer.
Option A.
Okay.
A, ma'am.
It's good. It is A. See, mop is a tool used to clean the floor. So, அந்த tool வச்சு ஒரு phrase கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னா, இந்த tool வந்து clean பண்ண யூஸ் ஆறனால cleaning anything. அதுக்கு வந்து mop down the sweat in your forehead அப்படி கூட யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. That is why it is an idiom. Mop is some tool used to clean the floor basically, but this idiom no, idioms will be indirect in meaning. அதனால mop down the sweat on your forehead, anything to use it for meaning, to clean something, we'll use mop down. Man of letters.
Option D, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay. Man of letters அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போதே something related to letters. Letters will have some information or அவங்களுக்கு படிக்க தெரியும் அப்படின்னு தான் meaning. So see, an illiterate person will never come as its meaning. And this is something direct. A man of letters அப்படின்னா a man who writes letters will not come. Okay, between B and D, meaningful phrase is a learned person. So meaning directa ஒரு strike ஆகல அப்படினாலுமே you can read through the option and come to the answer. Meaning as man of letters is a learned person. And another meaning of அதாவது direct meaning of the phrase man of letters அப்படின்னா someone who is an author or a poet, that is basically a literary person, or some scholars. In the word kutunal, that will be the answer. Or basically a learned person. That is the meaning of man of letters. All Greek. What is the answer?
Option B, ma'am.
Option B, ma'am.
Option
Okay.
B.
Option D, ma'am.
Option
Okay.
Option D, ma'am.
Total D எப்படி சொல்றீங்க? Totally original சொல்றாங்க. They are ரெண்டே words தான் இருக்கு. All Greek.
All
Ah.
Greeks means the meaningful, ma'am.
அதாவது ஆல் கிரீக்னா புரியாதது தானே மேம்?
ஆல் கிரீக் அப்படின்னா நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாதது. கிரீக் வந்து மேபி we will not understand the culture or the language easily. அதனாலே என்னமோ all Greek அப்படின்னு சொன்னோம்னா it is so strange, so very unknown. That is the meaning. The class was all Greek அப்படின்னா I couldn't understand the class. His language was all Greek for me na I couldn't even understand a word. அப்படிதான் all Greek யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். Greek அப்படிங்கிறது it's a country, அந்த country and that particular people the Greek people சொல்லுவோம்ல நம்ம Greek. So original அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு there is no scope. And basically we'll use it in that sense. It is totally unintelligible, uncomprehendable, not understandable basically. It was all Greek to me அப்படின்னா I couldn't understand anything. Okay. A live wire. A live
Option A,
wire.
ma'am.
Okay.
ஆப்ஷன் ஏ மேம்.
Okay. A live wire. A person who is full of energy. Okay. Live அப்படி சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஆனா a live, okay, a wire ஓட the indirect meaning is derived from the word wire. A live அப்படிங்கறத வந்து நம்ம டைரக்டா எடுத்துக்கலாம். So a live அப்படிங்கறத டைரக்டா எடுக்கிறோம். Wire ஓட some comparison பண்ணி அது slang word ஆக்கியிருக்காங்க. That is how we should think. And live அப்படின்னா very lively, alive, அந்த மாதிரி பேட்டர்ன்ல திங்க் பண்ணுங்க. And go through the option. A person who is full of energy. Okay, it matches. Even though it matches, go through all other option. An eminent person, an unruly person, a critical person. C and D never comes. It is a negative in tone. Okay, a person who is full of energy matches more perfectly between A and B. Come to this question, writing on the wall. See, இந்த ரைட்டிங் அப்படிங்கறது வந்து ஒரு வேர்பாவும் நீங்க பார்க்கலாம், ஒரு நவுனாவும் பார்க்கலாம். வேர்பா பாத்தீங்கன்னா someone is writing, எழுதிட்டு இருக்காங்க அந்த மாதிரி பார்க்கலாம். நவுன் அப்படின்னா some information, அத வந்து ரைட்டிங் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். That is on the wall. This information or this writing is on the wall அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா that is a noun. That is two way to think about that word. Go through the option.
Option C.
A, ma'am.
Writing on the wall க்கு அர்த்தமே graffiti இல்ல. Graffiti is something which is drawn or written or both, on the wall. That is graffiti. It is direct in meaning. It cannot be the answer. Idiom should mean something else. What is
C,
the
ma'am.
answer? Okay.
Option C, ma'am.
C, ma'am. C.
Okay. See, okay. இதுல வந்து confusion இருக்கு அப்படின்னா we can narrow down to B and C. Graffiti is something direct in meaning. So it cannot be an idiom then. So graffiti cannot be the option. Political slogan அப்படிங்கறத B and C படிச்சீங்கன்னா it will automatically get eliminated. And between B and C, which is more close, see the meaning is B, an event indicating impending danger. Writing on the wall னா ஏதோ தப்பா நடக்க போகுது அப்படிங்கிற மீனிங்ல தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். That is the slang meaning. An event indicating the impending danger is the answer. ஏதோ தப்பா நடக்க போகுது, writing on the wall. For example, a company is laying off workers, dismissing people due to some economic situation. அப்படி இருக்கும்போது as the company is laying down its workers, there is a writing on the wall. அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம்னா it is evident that something bad is about to happen. That is writing on the wall. Okay. A fool's paradise. Come to the next question. A fool's paradise. Paradise na heaven. Paradise na சொர்க்கம், heaven. That is the meaning. A fool's paradise. Fool is a dumb person.
B, ma'am.
B, ma'am.
Okay.
B.
Option B, ma'am.
Please switch off your mic. Okay. Tell me the answer. A fool's paradise. Please answer. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Option C.
To live in the past. Actually, அப்படியும் திங்க் பண்ணலாம்ல. Fool's paradise na to think about the past. அப்படியும் திங்க் பண்ணலாம்னா. To have happy dreams வராது அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். A fool's paradise. Having happy dreams is not a bad thing. A fool's paradise, a fool something அப்படின்னு சொல்றது, ஒரு foolோட something சொல்றது வந்து to have happy dreams சொல்ல தேவையில்லை. We cannot relate it. Okay. And this is something direct in meaning. Paradise of idiots தான் ஒரு fool's paradise சொல்லுவாங்களா? No. It is an idiom. It should mean something else. ஒரு
Option B, ma'am.
yes, option B is the right answer. And இங்கேயுமே you should narrow down between B and C. The confusion should be between B and C, but the answer is B. Make note of it. Fool's paradise அப்படின்னா see, between these two also, the more perfect in meaning as far as idioms are concerned, state of illusionary happiness. Illusionary happiness na artificial, you mean a lie, living in a lie, false false happiness. That is the word. Illusionary false happiness. Nip in the bud. Nip அப்படின்னா pinching.
Option A.
Option A, ma'am.
Yes, it is direct in meaning. No. மொலையிலே கிள்றதுன்னு தமிழ்ல கூட இதுக்கு டைரக்ட் ப்ராவர்ப் இருக்கும். Destroy in the beginning. That is nip in the bud. Make a note. Make a note of it. A man of straw. A man of letters பார்த்தோம். A man of straw. A man of விடுங்க ஸ்ட்ராங்கிற ஒரு திங் யூஸ் பண்றாங்க இங்க. So the strongங்கிறத வச்சு something else they are meaning. And imagine a straw. And what are the characteristic of a straw?
Option B
Imagine,
and C.
think of it that way. What's the answer? Come again.
Option B and C.
Okay. Any other answer? Please think. Think of a straw and characteristics. It will be hollow. It will be long. See, basically a man of straw means someone with a weak character. A straw will be hollow, no? It will not be filled. It will be hollow. So, adanale though, that is the meaning. Someone with a weak character. What is the answer?
A, ma'am.
Someone with no means
Yeah,
அப்படின்னா okay. A generous man, a man of character is straight opposite to this, opposite in meaning. So B and C வராது, between A and D வாங்க. A man with no means, a man of no substance அப்படின்னா a man with no means is someone who is poor or who cannot afford something. அதுதான் man with no means, no means to live. அதுதான் வந்து a man with no means சொல்லுவோம். A man of no substance அப்படின்னா தான் a man of weak character, without character. Did you understand what I just said?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Answer is D. A man of no substance, someone weak in character. That is man of straw. Come to the next question. To catch a tartar. Tartarனா இந்த dental tooth plagueன்னு சொல்லுவோம்ல, பல்காரைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல. That is the direct meaning of this word, dental plague. Dental plague. அதோட characteristic என்னன்னா, it cannot be removed. It should be removed in a clinical way. We cannot remove it through brushing. So it is basically hard and almost permanent, you know. That is how
Option
we
B,
can
ma'am.
think of it.
Option E, ma'am.
Okay.
Option B, ma'am.
Option A, ma'am.
Option C, ma'am.
Okay. Option elimination, odd one. See, இதை பார்த்தோன்னே மீனிங் கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியல. To catch a tartar அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு it is not that simple. அப்படிங்கும்போது odd one out. இப்ப மித்த மூணுல சேம் மீனிங் இருந்துச்சுன்னா odd one out தெரிஞ்சிரும் நம்மளுக்கு. இல்ல ரெண்டு ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் வந்து சிமிலர் அண்ட் க்ளோஸ் அப்படின்னு இருந்ததுன்னா we can narrow down the other two. I mean, we can narrow down to those two. Okay. To catch a dangerous person, to meet with disaster, ரெண்டுமே in a same tone. Okay. Both have a relationship with the tone. Okay. To make a deal, to hurry up. Okay. The answer is to catch a dangerous person is catching a tartar. To encounter with someone who is more powerful or more dangerous or more difficult to handle. அந்த மாதிரி sentencesல we'll use catching a tartar. I caught a tartar by doing this thing, by meeting that person. அந்த மாதிரி யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். It was difficult, it was challenging அப்படி சொல்றது. That is catching a tartar. To have an axe to grind. You know, axe to grind. Axe எதுக்கு grind பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா to sharpen it. இத மாதிரி திங்க் பண்ணணும். டு ஹேவ் an axe to grind. எப்படியும் to have an அப்படிங்கறத விட்டுருங்க. axe வச்சு something indirect மீன் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. some other thing மீன் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. axங்கிறது you know what it is, a weapon. and grinding an axனா எதுக்கு grind பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா to sharpen it. ஒரு wheel வச்சு grind பண்ணுவாங்க to sharpen it. now go through all these options, think about it and come with the answer.
Option
Work on both sides. D.
Okay. See, basically it means to be selfish or having personal motives. ஏதோ ஒரு விஷயம் நடக்குது அப்படின்னா அந்த விஷயத்துல போய் இன்வால்வ் ஆகும். ஆனா நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு பர்சனல் மோட்டிவ் இருக்கும். அதுல ஒரு பர்சனல் for some selfishness we'll go and involve in it. சும்மா ரேண்டமா போய் we will not get involved in something. We'll have a personal motive and getting involved in something. That is axe to grind. So இங்க வந்து closer option is option A. To have a strong personal opinion. Actually, it is not having a strong personal opinion. It is having a strong personal motive in order to participate in something. Something is happening. The wheel is running. Okay. And we are having our own personal motives. We are sharpening that on that process. That is the meaning. Make a note of it. To play second fiddle. To play second fiddle.
Option C, ma'am.
Okay. Fiddle ஓட direct meaning தனியா பார்த்தா something dishonest. See, okay. To play second fiddle is to support the role and view of another person. To be submissive. To play a second fiddle. To be assisting someone else. To be submissive of less importance. Okay, that is to play a second fiddle. I'm tired of playing second fiddle to my boss. You know, those kind of sentences will use this phrase. To go to the wall. What is the answer?
Option A.
Option A.
Okay. To go to the wall is basically to lose. To get defeated. That is the direct meaning. What is the answer? See, இந்த phrase இந்த question attend பண்ணும்போது narrow down பண்ணணும்னா you should be between these two. To be idle or to go for a holiday is something random given. So to be ruined or to go to the wall na we are stuck at some place அப்படின்னு think பண்ணா we are in grave trouble அப்படி கூட think பண்ணலாம். So it should be between A and C, by the way. And the meaning is to be ruined, to lose, to get defeated. That is the meaning. To hit the nail on head. What is the answer?
A, ma'am.
Okay.
Option A, ma'am.
Okay.
Option A, ma'am.
Yes, it is option A. To hit the nail on head. Find exactly the right answer. To scold someone. To show correct path to someone. To be harsh in behavior. See, B and C has a relationship of they are in negative tone, scolding, harsh in behavior. Okay, similar statements. And A and C find exactly the right answer to show the correct path to someone. Matching on some way, some level they are matching. So இது ரெண்டுல A and C இருக்குமா B and D இருக்குமான்னு பார்த்தா B and D இருக்காது. It should be between A and C. To hit the nail on head. And on head, a nail is some tool, okay, which is hammered. அதுதான் nail. To hit the nail on head அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்கன்னா exact ஓட relate பண்ணலாம். To find exactly the correct answer. To show correct path to someone விட it makes sense. It makes more sense with respect to the idiom. Halcyon days.
Option A, ma'am.
Option D.
Okay. ஓகே, இங்க நீங்க வந்து ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் வச்சு ரிலேட் பண்ணணும். இதுனா என்னன்னே தெரியாது, யாருக்கு பார்த்தாலும் என்னன்னே தெரியாததா இருக்கும். ஓகே, சோ நீங்க ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் வச்சு ரிலேட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா பேட் அப்படி சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. பேட், சன்னி, கிளவுடி, ஹாப்பி. பிட்வீன் பேட் அண்ட் ஹாப்பி there is a relationship. ஓகே, சன்னி அண்ட் கிளவுடி அப்படின்னா வெதர் கண்டிஷன்ஸ் மீன் பண்றாங்க. ஸோ பி அண்ட் சி ஹாஸ் a relationship. And between B and C இல்ல A and D வரணும்னா it is an idiom. ஒரு வெதர் கண்டிஷன் ரிலேட் பண்ணலாமா இல்ல ஒரு ஃபீலிங்ஸ் ரிலேட் பண்ணலாம்னா யூ கோ ஃபார் திஸ். இட் இஸ் மோர் இன்டெரக்ட். ஓகே, பிட்வீன் A and D வந்துட்டோம் இப்போ, B and C விட்டுட்டு. And it is actually happy. Happy days. இந்த வேர்டுக்கு மீனிங் என்னன்னா the direct meaning is calm or pleasant. Coolness. That is the exact meaning of this word. To keep the wolf from the door. I think you all can come to the right answer. Please go through all the options and come up with the answer. To keep the wolf from the door.
Option A, ma'am.
Option A, ma'am.
Okay. See, அவங்க wolfன்னு எதையோ மீன் பண்றாங்கல்ல. There is wolf which is dangerous. Wolfனாலே for us it is dangerous. Okay.
C, ma'am.
Okay. அதாவது இப்போ wolf அப்படின்னா wolf from the door அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்கன்னா to keep the danger from coming near to us. அந்த மாதிரி தான் அதை காம்ப்ரிஹெண்ட் பண்ண முடியும். ஓகே, we'll go through the option. To keep the wolf from the door. Option A, to remain alert. B, to question others in case of doubt. C, to have enough money to avoid hunger or starvation. D, to chase others to get something. Chasing others to get something doesn't make any sense with respect to this idiom. Okay, eliminate it right away. To remain alert, in a wolf kuturkanala, you tend to think of it that way. Okay. B, to question others in case of doubt. No. A and C are close together. Okay. So keeping something bad from getting to us. Adeda the meaning appanna. C is the meaning. To have enough money to avoid hunger or starvation. That is wolf அப்படிங்கறத வந்து இந்த hunger or starvation ஓட கம்பேர் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Hunger or starvation வராத அளவுக்கு enough money இருக்கிறது. That is the meaning. The exact thing is having enough money for basic needs of life alone. To put it in a sentence, they make just enough to keep the wolf from the door. Okay, just to satisfy the hunger they are earning. I mean, they are earning only that much to satisfy their hunger, not anything more. All agog. Meaning of the word agog is excited, very excited. That is agog. Okay. It is direct, no, full of interest and excitement. All agog is full of interest and excitement. To the manner born. Inborn talent அப்படி சொல்லுவோம்ல. So manner born அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்கன்னா, okay, inborn talent அப்படின்னா by birth this talent, this person has this talent. அதேதான் inborn talent சொல்லுவோம். So manner born.
D, ma'am.
Think.
Option B, ma'am.
Okay, manner born அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க.
Option B, ma'am.
Okay, it's option B. Yes, we'll go through each options. Okay. A, one of low birth. B, naturally at ease. C, place of one's birth. D, cesarean birth. You know, it doesn't make any sense. To the manner born, they are talking about manner. Okay, and born, manner born appanna we can relate it with inborn. Naturally at ease. This is the answer. Doesn't make any sense. Place of one's birth, இது வந்து ஒரு place மீன் பண்ணுதுன்னு சொல்றாங்க. No, it doesn't. Even by eliminating all three random phrases given, you can come to the answer. Inborn ஓடலாம் relate பண்ணல அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப டிஃபிகல்ட்டா இருக்கு அப்படின்னாலுமே you can find the odd one out and come to the answer. You know, manner born அப்படின்னு சொன்னா naturally good at something. Naturally good at something. Lose one's marbles.
C, ma'am.
Okay. Any other answer?
Option B, ma'am. B, ma'am.
See, the answer is
Option
C. Losing one's marbles. Now he has lost his marbles. அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம்னா he has become insane அப்படின்னு சொல்றது தான் we'll use lose one's marbles. நான் ஒன்னு சொல்றேன், but please don't think I lost my marbles அப்படின்னு சொல்றேன்னா please don't think I'm insane because I'm saying this அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுக்கு. That is the way of using losing one's marbles. becoming insane. Losing one's marblesனா marbles என்ன மாதிரி சொல்லுவாங்க? It is ஏதாவது ஒரு பீஸ் காணோம் அப்படின்னா we lack something. Insane maybe அந்த மாதிரி ரிலேட் பண்றது. But this is the meaning. Please note it down. I think it's time we'll end the class here.